Okay, dear student, let's go to exercise 2.2. This is grade 6. Okay, unit 2, Cambridge. So, this is a workbook. They ask you to calculate. Like, I have so many students, they do get confused when you ask them, like, 1 square. So, please understand, when I say 1 square, it means 1 multiply 1. And 1 multiply 1 is equals to 1. So, 1 square is equal to just 1. When we say 5 cube, remember 5 cube, some people they multiply 5 by 3, and this is one of the big mistakes they do. No, it means 5 multiply 5 multiply 5. And please go and multiply. 5 times 5 is 25. Then go and multiply 25 by 5. Do long multiplication, which is equal to 125. The same idea with 9 squared. Square it means like a number multiplied itself. 9 squared it means 9 times 9. And 9 times 9 is equals to 81. That's it. When also here we say 1 cube, it means like a 1 multiplied by itself, like 3 times, like 1 times 1 times 1. 1 multiply 1 is 1, then multiply 1 again is also is equals to 1. So how we get the answer? So please remember, we have square numbers and we have cube number. A square number is a number multiplied by itself, and cube number is a number multiplied by itself 3 times, or a number multiplied by itself, then by itself again. Look at question 2. They ask you what the sum of the third square number and the fifth square number. So please be smart. When I say the third square number, okay, look at this number here. These are the square number. When I say the square numbers. Like, please remember, the first square number is 1, because 1 multiply 1 is 1. The second square number is 4, because 2 multiply 2 is 4. The third square number is 9, because 3 multiply 3 is 9. Then the fourth square number is 16. The fifth square number is 25. The sixth square number is 36. And the seventh square number is 49. And the eighth square number is 64. And the ninth square number is 81. And the 10th square number is 100. And the same idea when we're talking about cube numbers. Also remember, like we have got cube numbers. Cube numbers. And remember, the first cube number is 1, because 1 multiply 1 again is equals to 1. Then the second cube number is 8, because 2 multiply 2 is 4. And then 4 multiply 2 is 8. Some people that say 6. It's a common mistake. Don't do it. It is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. Then 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 is 27. This is the third one. 4 multiply 4 is 64. 5 multiply 5 multiply 5 is 125. 6 multiply 6 multiply 6 is 216. 7 multiply 7, then multiply 7 again is 343. Then 8 multiply 8, then multiply 8 again is 512. 9 multiply 9, then multiply again 9, 729. And 10 multiply 10, then multiply 10 again is equal to 1,000. So please remember, these are the first 10 cube numbers and these are the first 10 square numbers. When I ask you here, what the sum of the third? Sum we mean like add. The third square number and the fifth square number. The third square number, it means 3 squared, which is equal to 9. Plus the fifth square number is equals what is equal to 25. And 9 plus 25 is equal to 34. So your answer here should be what? Should be 34. 34. They say, what is the difference between the 10th square number and the 4th square number? I ask you, I've told you before, when we say difference, difference always positive, because the difference is equal to the big number minus small number. The big one here is the 10th square. The 10th square is equals to 100 because it's 10 multiplied 10. Minus the 4th square number is 4 multiplied 4, which is equal to what? It's equal to 16. And then 100 minus 16 is equal to 84. So it should be what? Your answer should be 84. This is how you find the difference between them. They ask you here, draw a ring around the expression that is equal to 6 squared. We know 6 squared, it means 6 multiplied by 6, which is equal to 36. So 6 multiply 6, this is the correct answer. 6 multiply 6 is equal to what? Is equal to 36. So you go and you round this one. 6 multiplied by 6. You draw a ring around this one. Then this is 6 plus 6 is no, give us 12. Some people, they do make mistakes and they say 6 squared, it means 12. No. 6 squared is 6 multiply 6, which is equal to 36. This is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. Almost like say 2 multiply 2 is 4, 4 multiply 2 is 8, 8 multiply 2 is 16, 16 multiply 2 is 32, 32 multiplied to 64 is not equal to 6 squared because 6 squared is equal to 36. Now look at this one. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 6 is 24. 24 plus 6 is 30. 30 plus 6 is 36. Yes, when we add 6 times, it's give us 36. So you draw a ring also around this one. Okay, because this also going to give you what? Give you 36. Because from the beginning, you need to understand like what? Like when I say 6 squared is equal to what? It's equal to 36. Then you look for expressions that equal to 36. Let's go to this question. We say, Annie says, like, look, Annie and Heidi play game of what is my number? Is the number less than 50? She said no. So the number is more than 50. Is the number more than 100? She said no. So the number is what? Less than 100, between 50 and less than 100. Is the number a cube number? She said yes. So we need to go to a cube numbers. We see the cube number between what? More than 50 and less than 100. We have only one cube number is more than 50 and less than 100, which is the 64. 64 is only the cube number that is bigger than 50 and less than 100. So your question is solved this much easier. Let's go to question after. Question 6. We say a number is squared. And then 2 is added. The answer is 6. So go back. First of all, subtract the 2. Because you add, last thing you add 6, go subtract this 2. 6 minus 2 is equals to what? Is equal to 4. Then the same number is squared. Which number when is squared give you 4? It is 2. Because 2 squared plus 2 is going to give you what? It's going to give you like 6. Go question number 7. They ask you calculate. And when they ask you calculate here, it's just like what you go do the steps, all of them, one by one. Go to the first one. 1 squared is equals to 1. Then multiply 1 is still 1. Then here they say 5 multiply 5 squared. We know this 5 squared is equal what? 5 squared is equal to 25. Then you say what? 5 multiply 25. 5 multiply 25 is equal to 125. You go and you multiply them together. This is 3 multiply 3 squared. 3 squared is equal 9. And 3 multiply 9 is equal to 27. So you go right 27. 4 squared is 16. And 16 multiply 4, go multiply 16 by 4 is equal to what? Is equal to 64. Okay, now go to question number 8. Question number 8, we say what? Vincent makes a sequence using patterns of rectangular bricks. Draw the next pattern of the sequence. Let's go on to it. The first one is just one rectangle. The second one is they put 2 rectangles and one up, one down, like 2 here. Then this one, like 3 here. So here we could what? We could draw 4. I just want to try to make it the same as this one. Okay, so going to do this way. Okay, so break it. Okay, like this one. and I need like, okay, so what do I need here for? I need 4. So I need to take this one and I need 4. So I need to make another one. So make another one and add it to it. So okay. So and I need to make copy from this one. 2 copies. So I take this one and I put it next to this one because I said I need 4. So now I have 4. Then I'm going to draw 3 up, put 3 up here, and you put 3 down here, put 3 down here, because this is the same sequence. Now I need to have 2 and 1. Let's go have 2. Like I draw this 2 here, this way. So these 2, I need 2 copies from it. 1. So I put 1 on top here, this way, and I put 1 down here, this way. So now I just need what? I need 1 or I need 2 copy. So I need 1 on top here, and I need 1 down here. So this is how we draw it. Then let's see, and we see how many, like number of rectangles in each one of them. Here there's only 1 rectangle. Number of rectangles on the first term is 1. On the second term, number of rectangle is what? Like count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4. In here there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9. I've got 9. Here count them by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16. If you look every time we square the number, like this sequence, we call it the sequence of square numbers. Like when you say the third term is going to be 3 multiply 3, which is going to be 9. The fourth term is going to be 4 multiply 4, which is equal to 16. And the fifth term is equal to 5 multiply 5, which is equal to 25. How many bricks are they needed for the tens shape, and how do you know? Okay, I'll say what for the tens I need 100 bricks. Okay, how do I know? Because every time we square. Okay, the what? We square the position. Because every time I square the position, this is what is my answer is going to be look like. Let's go to question 9. They say write a number between 0 and 100 in each space on Carroll diagram. There are lots of possible answers. Okay, let's go. They say here even number, that's a cube number. But we said between 0 and 100. Like one, we look at the cube numbers between 0 and 100. And that are what? Even numbers. We have 8 is the cube number and it's even number. What else? We have 64. Do we have any other number? Cube? No. Because we know, like, first of all, you need to go write the cube numbers between 0 and 100, which is 1 is a cube number, then 8 is a cube number, then 27 is a cube number, then what is called, like, 64 is a cube number, then you don't have. The next one is 125, which is more than Good. So cube number and it's even, only 8 and 64. Then they say not even number. Not even number and it's a cube number. We have 1 and I have 27. Those both are cube numbers, but are not what? Not even. They say not a cube number. Even number, but not cube number. Even number, not cube number. You have got all the odds, all the even numbers from 2 like 200. But they what except like 8 and 64. So you can write 2, you could write 4, you could write 6. So for sure you're not gonna write 8 because 8 is a cube number. You can write 10, you can write 12, and you can keep going on, but you are not gonna write what? The 64. We said not even number or not cube number. Also, you can start what? From like you one, you're not gonna write it for sure because one is a cube number. So you're gonna go with a 3 is not cube and not even. 3, 5, and then 7, then 9. You keep going on 11, but you're not gonna write 1 and you're not gonna write what? The 27. That's only the two numbers between 0 and 100. You're not gonna write them. Look at question number 10. They say write each number in the correct place of the Venn diagram. You have a square number and you have a cube number. So go one by one. 1. What is a square number? Yes. Is it a cube number? Yes. So this one is common between them. So you write it here in the middle between both of them. It's a square number and it's a cube number. Yes. This is 1. Then 8. 8 is a square number? No. There is no number multiply itself. But 8 is a cube number. Yes, it's a cube number. So you write the 8 here. Cube number. 9 is only a square number. Because 3 multiplied 3 is 9, but it's not a cube number. So 9 is a square number. You write here the square number. Then 10. 10 is a square number? No. A cube number? No. 10 is not a square number, not a cube number. So go write it outside here. 10 is outside, not any one of them. The 25, you know it's a square number. Okay, go right with the square number because 5 multiplied 5 is equal to 25. So 25 is here. Then 27, it's a cube number only, but not square number. So you can write 27 over here with 8 because it's a cube number only, but not a square number. Then you have got 50. 50 is not square and not cube. So you go right with a 10 outside here because it's not a square and not cube. There is no number multiplied itself give us 50. So 50 is outside here. It's not a square number and it's not a cube number. Then 64. 64 is both of them. It's a square number and it's a cube number. So you go right 64 here in the middle with the 1. Okay, 64 is both of them. Let's go to question number 12. They ask you two-digit number, two-digit square numbers that have the sum of 130. Okay, so please be smart. Go and look for the square numbers that less than 130. Because if both of them add 130, that does mean each one of them is less than 130. So go and write them. Like 1 is a square number, 4 is a square number, then 9 is a square number, then 16, then 25, then 36. Go and write all of them. 36, then 49 is square number. And what do you have else? 49, and you have got 64, you've got 81, you've got 100, and you have got 11 multiplied 11 is 121. 11 multiplied, 12 multiplied 12 is 144, so it's bigger. No. Then you will be looking for two numbers they give you. Like you can start from the 1. Yeah, 1 need 129. You don't have 129, so take the 1 out. Then the 4. The 4 like need 126 to be 130. You don't have 126, so take it out. The 9 need 121. So this 9 and this 121. So yes, you say what? You could say 9 and 121. But they say it's two-digit. 9 is not two-digit. Yeah, so no, cancel the 9 out. And also we know like the 21 needs only 9. You can just also count. So the 121 out. Then 16, like you go and you see 16, like you go 130 minus 16, and you see if it could give you a number, It's a square number here. Like 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. And then what is 12 minus 1? And this is 2. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. And then this 114. You don't have. Okay, so no, 16 doesn't work. Then you go to 25. 25. 130 minus 25 is equal to 105. No, it doesn't work. You don't have 105 as a square number. Then you go on 36. You go subtract 36. Okay, so 130 minus 36. You say 10 minus 6 is equal to what? Is equal to 4. And then this will be what? 2. It's going to be 12. 12 minus 3 is equals to what? Is equal to 9. You don't have 94. So no, 36, it doesn't work. Then you go to what? You go to the 49. Okay, subtract 49. Like this one, say 10. 10 minus 9 is equals to 1 because you're going to borrow 1. And then this will be 12. 12, you borrow 1 here, it's going to be 12. 12 minus 4 is equals to 8. Okay, like 49 and 81. 49 is square number and 81 is square number. So 49 and this one is 49. And this one is 81. 81. So this is the number that you're looking for. So be smart and do it this way. They said draw a ring around all the square numbers in the list. A square number, like look at each one answer. Like 1 cube. 1 cube, it means 1 multiply 1, then multiply 1 again, right? Which is going to give you 1. And the answer is 1 for this one. Okay, look the answer for each one of them. The answer for this one is 1 because 1 cube is equals 1. And 2 cube. 2 cube is equal to 2 multiply 2, which is equal to 8. 3 cube. 3 cube is equal to 3 multiply 3, which is equal to what? 27. 4 cube is equal to 4 multiply 4, which is equal to what? 64. And 5 cube is equal to 5 multiply 5 is equal to 125. Now between these numbers, look if you have one of them is square. Okay, 1 is a square number, it's a cube number. So you circle the 1 cube because it's a square number and it's a cube number. And the 64 is also a square number and a cube number. Okay, so you circle the 4 cube because it's going to give you also a square number. The other ones, they don't give you any square number. So this is how you work your answer. Emma uses small cubes to make a large cube. She uses 16 cubes to make the base of her cube. Okay, she used 16 to make the base of her cube. How many small cubes does Emma use to make the large cube? And how do you know? Okay, let's go. We say like the base is 16. If we say the base is 16, look at it. Let's go and see if the base is 16. Okay, like 1, or we can just like make it like that. We divide this 1 into 2. We divide this 1 into 2. We divide this 1 into 2. Okay, so divide this 1 into 2. And divide this 1 into 2. These are 16. If you look here, the length is 1, 2, 3. The length is 4. And the width is also 4. So to make a cube, she needs to make also what? A height is 4. So 4 multiply 4 multiply 4, which is going to be equals what? 4 times 4 times 4, which is equal to 64. So we say what? She needs 64 cubes because the base is the area which is equal to 16. It means 4 multiply 4 plus 16. So you make the height. So you make height also what? Also 4. So the cube will be 4 times 4, which is equal to 64. This is how you just say your answer. Question 14. Say put these values in order, starting with the smallest. So please, you need to find the answer of each one of them. For the 5 square is equal to 25. 2 cube is equals to 8. 3 cube is equal to 27. 3 square is equals to what? Is equals to 9. Then you see the smallest one is which one? The smallest one is what? It is 2 square because it's 8. Then you have 3 square. Then you have that 3, you have 5 square. Then you have 3 cube. Like this, how you could order them. Please don't forget. And because I need to make what? The cube number is small a little bit. So go right what? Over each one of them, just 2 square or 2 cube, sorry, because it's 8. And 3 square is giving you what? 9. 5 square giving you what? 25. And 3 cube giving you what? 27. So this is how you order them. Okay, let's go to the question after. Our last question here. They say use each of the digits 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7, and 8 to make these numbers. Like this square number, this also square number, a cube number, a cube number. A square number, 1 digit square number. Like 1 digit square numbers, between these digits, we have only 1 digit. Like it's the 4, it's only the 1 digit square number. And when we talk about cube number, 1 digit cube number, only the 8. Like 8 is only the 1 digit cube number. Then go and see the rest of numbers. Left with what? The left with 2, 3, 6, and 7. The square number, like remember, square number with 2 digits, we have got a lot. Like we could start with 16, but 16 we don't have 1, so forget about it. Then 25, we don't have 2, so forget about it. 36, we have the 3 and 6, okay, 36. Good. Then go to 49, we don't have 9. Or 64, we have the 6 and 4, but we use the 4, we cannot use it again. Okay, then 81, we don't have 1. Okay, that's it. So we have 36 here. It's only the number that left. We could make what? Square number, 36. Then let's go to cube numbers. Cube number with 2 digits is 27 and 64. We use the 6 and we use the 4. So we left always 27. So we write here what? Is 2. And here what? 7. So the number will be what? 27. And that's all for this one. Thank you. And see you in another video. And goodbye.